And it's the Hawks to start out.
Oh, for real?
Now here's Jokic.
Yeah, I started playing this shit too, and I was like, cause I was getting bored in my career and shit. You can't be playing it all the time.
Pass to Jokic.
Oh, bro.
Damn,
I'm trying to.
4 on the clock. The Pistons clear it.
Well, you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Now here's Jokic. The kick out to Wiggins. Misses the 3. Here's George. And he draws body contact. Looks like a... blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Oh, that's what he was. Yeah, bro. This team was decent. I'm surprised this shit was still open.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
Yeah, nah, I ain't either.
It's difficult to predict the limits of a team, but as long as they continue to steadily develop,
You gotta get used to motherfucking shots.
Now here's Jokic. Currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. That one drops for him.
Just about 285 pounds, Jokic is a mountain. So you better really bump into him to disrupt his shot.
Knocks it loose. Grant the screen. George with it. Checked by Wall. Pass to Markkanen. Fades away. Misses off the right iron. Here's Jokic. And they double up Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic
For what? My career?
Take care of the rest.
I got a small forward, like balanced offensive wing, and then I got a power forward. Damn, PD. Yeah, you been playing my career or nah?
An assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar.
Yeah, I feel that for sure.
Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, motherfuckers be getting bored of that my career shot. Switch it up. I was like, shit, I'm finna make a league or something, get motherfuckers active. Oh yeah. Who? Oh yeah.
George with it.
I ain't seen her ass in a minute though. I don't know where she be on.
It doesn't go for him. The Hawks leading.
No, I forgot what school. She went to like some cooking school or some shit, bro. Yeah, she was trying to get on some culinary shit. I mean, hey.
What impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
Yeah, you gotta get used to that shit, bro.
That's a shot he'd like that. He's usually gonna make those.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wiggins.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to.
Great that time from Grant. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
That's my shit on.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Valanciunas.
I feel that.
Great D that time from Porter.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Jokic. The kick out to Wiggins. This shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Wiggins got 5 now.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
The will is there, but the execution is lagging. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Detroit calls timeout.
Oh, bro, he old as hell. He old as hell, bro. So shit. I'll make some subs too. I'm tweaking.
A minute 31 left to play in the first.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Conley with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Detroit, no good that time either.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Fires the three. That shot off the mark.
I hate that nigga shot, bro. I'm gonna just try and get rid of that nigga.
George outside. Trying to get back on track. Can't get the layup.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Jokic. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Thibault. Off target with the three. It's Markkanen on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Yep, that one goes.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Here's Jokic. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Hawks on top.
You said what?
And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
I mean, you could go in and make them yourself. I got my shit on manual, so.
Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
You know how to call time? You know how to make? Oh yeah, you making subs right now.
Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's George on the wing.
Don't know why they leaving PG. It's early. He got to hold it a little longer.
I know he's on a cold streak.
He got to hold it a little longer.
Let that get in his head.
And this rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball.
No, I got Victor.
Through the net, and that helps.
And in 2022, more history made by becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Yeah, bro. You got to. You had to, bro. Wait, some of these niggas coming.
Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to
How you
be
get
able to
stuck on
shoot
it?
the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. George George with the bucket.
That shit's so stupid.
George has got 5 points. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, BA. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Here's Valanciunas. And there's a 3-second violation.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Crowder. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Crowder's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Here's Osman. All sorts of time. Avdia pulls it in.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
No good on the free throw. Smitty, this Hawks team, they'll take what you give them on offense.
They are.
Oh, blacktop. I used to do blacktop too. That shit was decent. Like you just randomly pick your team and shit, and dorms and whatnot. Just cool.
And are flexible with their looks.
Powell with it, guarded now by George. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Hawks with another.
Old school.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Yeah, that'd be decent too.
Outside Conley. Pass to Avdia. And he buries his first look.
Woof, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Crowder left side. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yo, I only got niggas I knew how to get.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Up top, George. Up top, Grant. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Crowder outside. Oladipo on the wing. Powell outside. Now here's Crowder. Out to Oladipo. From deep. It's rebounded by Grant. Pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by Whiteside. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. And that's good from 17 feet. Powell's got his first basket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Avdia. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Definitely.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect. Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
He'd be nice.
No good. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Powell outside. Three-pointer. The Pistons clear it. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. And it's Atlanta's ball. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Osman with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Grant's shot is off. Osman on the wing. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. To the inside. Pass to Avdia. Just 4 to shoot. Powell with a steal.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Crowder outside. And again, it's Atlanta.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
And so it's Atlanta, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Things will tighten up here in the second. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball player.
To the paint. Fast break now for the Hawks. And Jokic throws it down.
And we know he can pass the ball. But wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic is delivering when his team needs him.
Here's Anthony. It's Avdia on the wing.
Ah, good move.
And he banks in the layup. Avdia's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Wiggins from long range. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team first.
Here's Anthony. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. Here's Avdia. Jokic grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And then Porter with the dunk.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Inside. Porter with the steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Avdia. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Matisse Thybulle. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador. And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Pass to Avdia. Drives to the hoop. To halt the run. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Avdia's got 4 points in the quarter. On the wing, Porter. And here's Thybulle. Here's the 3. No good there.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Anthony. Off with the layup. Here's Jokic. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Anthony. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Wiggins outside. And here's Porter outside. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 5 now.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Here's Porter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
You said what game?
Activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball.
We can, man, if you want to.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Anthony misses. Atlanta with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's Porter outside. Detroit with a rebound. 1:19 left to play in the third. Three-pointer, Anthony. The putback. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And the dunk by Jokic.
We're seeing how Jokic can take over a game on a good night. He gets more and more efficient every season.
Can they get it? And it's Anthony with a bucket inside.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Pass to Thybulle. That three's off the mark. The Pistons on offense. Here's Christopher. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Jokic. Outside Thybulle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Anthony.
Philly.
Here's Batase. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Nah, they alright.
Drills it from deep.
Like, the person who playing them is okay.
Here's Wiggins. And so it's Atlanta building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Jokic. Crowder outside. And here's Porter outside. The Pistons clear it.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Grant. And stolen by Jokic. Grant with a steal. Now here's Valanciunas. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
You have to credit their effort. I mean,
That would have been funny as fuck.
Job on the glass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
George, right side. Pass to Markkanen. Kicks it to George. And count the basket.
That shit crazy as fuck.
And he's going to the line for one more.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
BA, they're not really that kind of team. They're more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
To the right side. Right side, Conley. Out to the right wing. Valanciunas, he's open. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Detroit with the ball. That's tipped. And he's all alone. Here's Powell. Nails the baby hook.
Look at Norman Powell taking away that opportunity. He knows when to try his luck on defense.
Pass to George. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
I want to see you just gonna pull that bitch.
George has got 6 here in the quarter.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
George left side. Outside for Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Crowder outside. Pass to Oladipo. Powell for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Valanciunas. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it. Jokic has got 24 points.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Here's Conley. And he can't get that one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Jokic.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
Grant with it. Thibault picks him up. Here's George. To the middle. Grant. Soft touch off the glass.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side Thibault. It's Wiggins on the wing. Clock at 6. Grant with a steal. Pass to Valanciunas. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful inside and on the block.
And here's Jokic outside.
I thought you hit that bitch.
So we see the Hawks.
Yo, GG's my boy. Play a little bit more. You want to get used to the game and shit.
They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up to their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.
No, I didn't count that game. Who I just played? Pistons? I played in the day court. Oh no, I'm tweaking it. It counted that game then. Yeah, it did. It did count that game.
It got it one time, a long, long time ago. But not a long time at all. Nobody go know. Maybe anybody in business. And everything you see, and everything you see, everything you shot, and it. But nowadays, everything don't change.
It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harper. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last outing for Atlanta, they won that game against Chicago. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Now Brown following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
I need to take this shit off, man. Shit, what the fuck?
Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brown down low. Kick out to Liveeee. Over Wall. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
To the inside. Here's Liveeee. Atlanta with the rebound. And the call up against Jokic.
Hey, good play, boy. I was definitely trying to slow his fat ass down.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Liveeee looking around. Pass to Drummond. Isaac outside. Liveeee inside the three-point line. Again, Liveeee missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good.
You good, gang? I ain't tripping.
Look at it next time.
Yeah.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Liveeee. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things from the future.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The kick out to Lopez. Here's Brown. And here's Drummond. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Outside Porter. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Drills the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
A three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Lopez. Brown outside. Back to Lopez. Another shot. Good defense by Jokic.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And that one's good by Porter.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Here's Levine. Drummond. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And Jokic slams it in.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
And it's Drummond missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 6-point lead.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. Five-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. He gets that one.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Out to Favors. Pass to Strus. And that one's good by Favors.
Showing no hesitation on the catch and shoot. Coaches will appreciate that kind of assertiveness from Favors.
Offensive rebound. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter.
I go crazy. I Steve-O. Keep it Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish it would like Pinocchio knows. We gon' like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow. Like a rubber band. We show resistance. Set up in flight. Harry Potter or Peter Pan. We gon' sort of something like Daniel Son. Call me senpai. Animated the world, but no. You outdated your phone wrinkly like a hang dry. So what's the hateful? I'm on the trap bike, like a skate bike. Golden light retriever, wonders like I'm Stevie. From the bottom, like crown on me like Nefertiti. Liddy like triple drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, yo, yo, go, yo, go, go, yo, go. Put that on, go, yo, go, yo, go, yo.
Hey, I really love my house. She don't take me for granted. I really spent $500,000 on the house for granted. I'm really out here dancing. I'm really not romantic. I really got that patty. Hey, I really know it's 80. I really ran and got it out.
Mama throw a fish fry. You can get your whip wash if you donate them $1 or two. We could never be one cahoot. That'll be hard for us to do. Yeah, I don't cut these. I'm just in it for one thing. A lot of me don't care the truth. T-Rex my right. Won't you just be my? I've been through some.
emotion. I gotta close my eyes to see my thoughts now. Walked in there with all my chains, and that's how I'm gonna walk out. And no, we do not be for fame. Get walked down, they ain't pick him up, he got my own. Creep me and I forgive. You know it make the world spin, dollar bill. When he in the deep end, he be playing defense. A week, he got sharks around him.
I really got it out the mud, I seen turn. Now, all the way on the west side, with my chain out. I done seen some of the best, keep my head up.
I really went and got it out the mud. I seen turn. What you now? All the way on the west side, with my chains out. I done seen some of the best, keep my head up.
Had to get back on it, caught these trying to steal the style. Talking like you in that field, you better not get caught out of bounds. With me Vikings, if they see some sweet, they take it down. You know I couldn't break it down. Red key, orange seats, nectarine. I heard sleep, boy, my purse bigger than your dream. They put money in my pocket, I respect it. I'm in some phone, I can't pronounce it, these John European. Really told them get, they weren't showing enough love. I finessed them at it, I don't give a, I really still get at it. I will that in traffic, right now. Prefer my
Really went and got it out the, you know, Gucci.
This is K Sports, broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take it to the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the Golden State Warriors. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. He throw good, Mobley. He doesn't get the second one.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Atlanta now. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Loud pass to Bagley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
From about 19 feet. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
The Hawks with a quick start to this game, leading by 5. Bagley with the block.
Well, you pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts, and Marvin Bagley becomes a much more effective defender.
Clock at 4. Wiggins. Some solid defense from Ingram. Porter with a block. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by Jokic.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Van Vliet trying to break free. Bagley with the bucket. The Hawks leading by 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Outside, Wall. On the wing, Wiggins. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now, here's Jokic. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. No problems knocking that one down.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. So for the Pelicans, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Back to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Off target from 3-point range. .146 left in the first quarter. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
It's amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Now, Jokic following Tyus Jones' 3-point attempt. And they'll get another chance.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
To the middle. Porter with the steal. Jokic with it. Jones covering. Jokic inside. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Shoots from the baseline.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages. There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
And Jokic drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Astanaji. Shot to stop the run. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
On the wing, Porter. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And Jones has it in the corner. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. It's Porter atop the key. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got his third bucket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be
and if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They retain possession. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Mobley.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 8. That one off the back iron and out. Mobley outside. That shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Osman. No good from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Mobley. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Jokic shooting. That's on Terry Rozier. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
A deep 3 from Ingram. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass. It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
That shot off the mark. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Mobley. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The free throw drops for Powell.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the third, a skilled forward, Brent, who has struggled to stay healthy.
Back in 2018, Bagley was selected number 2 in the NBA draft. So if he finds a way to stay healthy and gets into the right situation, maybe some of those doors to his talent start to open up.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jones drives in. Great positioning on the putback. Gomez has got his first basket of the night.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
And there's the drive. And the shot goes down. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 16-7 run. Releases. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. It's Crowder on the wing. All with it. Here's Wiggins. Bagley with the block. On the wing, Wiggins. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 10.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Substitution. Zeke Matthews.
And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. Pass to Hernangomez. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Fall. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here. And that one falls for Jones. Atlanta making a switch here. And so Jones nails both of them. The Hawks leading by 23. Here is Wall. And Wiggins throws it down.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Right side, Wall. Crowder the screen. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Pass to Hernangomez. Outside, Jones. No good on the triple. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. It's going to be Jokic shooting. That one on Mobley. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
And it's good for 2. Jokic has got 15 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pelicans have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Pass to Jokic. Fades away. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Van Vliet. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Here's Jokic. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. It's stolen by Bagley. Floats one up. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Back to Jokic. Floats it up for Wiggins. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Rozier looking around. Here's Bagley. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
The Hawks leading by 23. Outside, Porter. Left side, Wall. Pass to Jokic. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Back to Mobley. Jokic with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Man, he is fun to watch. Porter can really get it going offensively.
For 3, Van Vliet. They get the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for New Orleans. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Porter.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bagley with the bucket.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Driving in. Here's Ingram. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, this kind of play right here pays off in the team camaraderie. That's B.I. doing the dirty work, and they love it.
They get it again. Here's Jokic. Bagley with the block. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bagley's got 4 this quarter. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Beautiful reverse jam right there. Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 1:26 left in the third. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hernan Gomez, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league. Awesome jam from Whiteside there, really dropping the hammer.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. It's been very ugly thus far.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Osman. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Osman's got his first bucket of the night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. It's Powell with the drive. Here's Osman. No good with the triple. Here's Neesmith. Here's Najee. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Atlanta. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Pass to Sharp. Here's Johnson. And Whiteside sends it back. Oladipo for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Najee. 3-pointer. Crowder pulls it in. Here's Powell. The wing jumper off target. Lee outside. Throws it up high. Crowder with the steal. Pass to Powell. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. That one's not going to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball. And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2.
For what?
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Jokic draws the double. Porter outside. 2 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
And Jokic drops them both. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And now here comes Wall leading the break. The kick out to Porter. Corner shot. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. No good on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Bible. Pelicans pull it in. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Najee. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis. And that was some serious effort there.
Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 16 points here in the second half.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Tipped away. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Pelicans substitution. Billy Bernard Gomez. Aaron Neesmith.
Here's Jokic. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Van Vliet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on John Wall. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
Yeah, I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin, in 25 years, there'll be another list.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Jokic. Misses off the right iron. And Vliet on the wing. And they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right.
I'm so bored.
And that one clearly a foul.
This is going to be the one game that might challenge me.
That one on Porter.
But no.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Not at all.
1:22 left here in the 4th quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
What am I petty about, Slime?
Today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there, but every facet of this game for that team.
Shit.
Kevin,
I am, B.
Of what didn't go right for
I thought Mobley's going to give Jokic the work I needed to see him improve.
was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
Fires from the wing. High post try. The putback.
Hey.
Controls the rebound and puts
Okay, Wiggles.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on and
holding the ball, I guess.
Advantage of the home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. It was a tail-up.
Hey, Slime, I finally got my upgrade, so I'm gonna chill out now. Whoa, it didn't count. Oh my goodness, whatever.
Do you love me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Finally got my upgrade, man. No, I don't see that in there. I'm pretty sure I counted. Yes, sir. Now let's check out these awards. If I just bust his ass with that. Yes, sir. Drop. Damn. 6-man dropped that low. What the fuck? Hey, Simon, you want to see a secret? Where is it? The fuck? Who is trading? I'm just gonna redo it. Just gonna redo it. Nah, Slime. I ain't gonna show you what I got. Someone sent me a trade. I ain't gonna show it to you yet, man. Nah, you my brother. I'll show it to you. Look what this, bro. Look what this nigga just sent me, bro. I'm waiting for you to see it. Did you see it yet? He said that's a veto. It definitely is. It definitely is. Shit. I'm going to add something. DPI though. He don't grab boards like I want him to. See? Can't even do that because I'm losing out on boards. Let me see. Where's that rule at? Maybe some upgrades. Slime, where is that rule at? Trying to call him. Hey, where's that rule at?
Which rule?
The 65 something. What's the rule?
Where is it?
Yeah, I can't find it.
I got you.
I can't find it at all. I know I posted that shit because someone else commented on that shit.
Is ranking?
Is it where?
On the side.
Alright.
my CD, you know that I'm cool. 感觉有利落是长沙态度。一个废纸不能概括，因为对实在有态度。改造了总比我再错。
Ay, ay, you got me? Yeah. Yeah. Well, she got me like, yeah. I'ma keep it simple, transport us to a Benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though?